Discuss this further with Fransina Lukas, Chairperson of the Khayelitsha Community Policing Forum. Fransina, thank you very much for your time this evening. You marched alongside community members and the police today to take a stand against these shootings happening in the area. Do you feel that the police are doing enough?
Good evening, Hanneline. Good evening to the viewers. To answer your question, I don't think the police will ever be able to do enough alone. We need to work in partnership with the police. We need to build the trust and the relationship between the communities and the police so that the cooperation can be better, so that people feel free, people feel at ease to go with any concern or information to the police. So together, working together, we can overcome the crime that we're facing in our community. Yes, our communities are scared. Our community members sometimes feel despondent, but we never can lose hope. Because once we lose hope, we might as well give over to the criminal elements, and we cannot do that. So working together with the police, with other law enforcement agencies, we can overcome what we're currently facing.
In engagements with our reporters on the ground, some of the community members have indicated that the reason why they don't want to give information that they might have when these shootings occur to the police is that they fear being targeted next. So how are you going to build that trust?
Definitely, there's a general sense of fear and mistrust. It's going to take time. It's going to take commitment from ourselves and the police to build the trust between the communities and police. And eventually, we must get to a point where we can trust each other. Community members don't have to go to any police or any police official at the station, but they can target the station commander and speak to the station commander. That person is the accounting officer at that station. And we have regular meetings with station commanders as well as the cluster commander where we discuss these issues.
The police seemingly have a very direct task. Their task is to protect communities and, in the case of crime, to solve those crimes, to help bring those persons responsible to book. Unfortunately, politics does influence their ability to perform their job to the best of their ability. And I want you to talk to us about the role that politics and infighting in the Western Cape plays in terms of national policing structures, provincial policing structures, and the City of Cape Town's policing structures, and why those three entities seemingly are not aligned.
You're correct when you say politics plays a role. As we're well aware that the province is governed by a different political party, and the national government is also a different political party. But for us as community, when we deal with crime, we don't see politics in it, because the criminal doesn't ask to which political party you belong to. The criminal doesn't ask what race you are, or he doesn't look even at race or sex. If he wants to commit a crime that is aimed at you, he will do it. Hence, we are calling on the different government spheres, your local government, provincial, as well as your national government, to put the people first when it comes to crime and to leave the politics behind. Because what is at stake is the lives of our people. Crime is affecting all of us. We believe that if these three different spheres of government can work together and pool the resources and work in a coordinated approach, there can be many successes. And many of the challenges that we're currently facing can be overcome.
In many instances in communities across South Africa where the police is ineffectual in curbing crime, communities are taking matters into their own hands, and we're seeing a rise in vigilantism. Now, obviously, we want to prevent that. So what is the Khayelitsha Community Policing Forum doing to try and empower community members to take a stand, take matters into their own hands in a positive way by working together with the police? What kinds of engagements and activities do you have planned?
Look, the CPF is the ground force. The CPF is in each sector, each police station, precinct, as well as the neighborhood watch. And on that level, we try to make a difference. We try to raise awareness with our communities with regards to the relationship that should be existing between the community and the police. We also, on a regular basis, we encourage our community not to take the law into our own hands, but rather to work with the police. Social crime prevention and projects aimed at the youth, because we believe the youth is the most affected. They are the perpetrators of crime as well as the victims of crime. So in all of these areas, sectors, there is regular social crime prevention projects that is aimed at young people. In that manner, we engage with communities on a daily basis. We have just finalized a round of Izimbizo based at sectors, also at station level, and that is to go to the ground and speak directly with the people. And when we go and speak with the community, we always have our partner with us, and that is the SAPS.
Fransina, quickly before I let you go, we have run out of time, but I'd like a yes or a no from you. Would you like the army to come back?
It's not a sustainable solution, so at this stage, I think we can still work on a plan that would be sustainable, that we can use to overcome the problem that we're currently experiencing in our communities.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. That was Fransina Lukas, Chairperson of the Khayelitsha Community Policing Forum.